Ooh, the cloudy morning. November. November. All right. Where are we at? How are we going to get started today? Welcome back, everyone. We are on the edge of finishing year 2, and I am not optimistic. I think we're going to be failing. I think we're going to be failing year 2, and then we'll get into that in a minute, but just to let you know, I did harvest all the sugar beet out of this field before the end of the month. And, yeah, I got most of it. There's a few bits missing, but it's good enough. Good enough. It took a really long time, like hours to do this field with that harvester. So much that, yeah, I just had to get it done. I just went, I just blocked everything out, just sat down and just trudged away at it while hockey game was on the other screen. Anyways, where are we? We're over here. We're over here. So, we're done with this harvester. We're not doing another round of sugar beets. Got a bit more in here, I think. Yeah, there's a bit more in there. I got almost all of it in here, which ended up being close to 60,000 liters of sugar beet, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of it's been converted to sugar beet cut already, and we're actually at capacity for sugar beet cut, but that's okay. We're not in a rush for it. We'll get to work in January on that. So here's the deal. Let me get this sorted out here. Oops. We're going to go ahead and sell this harvester. Not only do we not really need it anymore, I mean, we could plant some more, but I don't want to plant some more because I don't want to use this thing. It is a bit much. Bit much. Come on, let go. Why isn't it letting go? Just takes a really long time to disconnect. There we go. Alright, I just put it out of the way there for a second. I do need to get the rest of the sugar beet into the sugar beet cutter. That thing seems to work okay. Seems reasonable to me. So a couple of things, and this has been a little bit of I want to call it a moral dilemma, I guess. We're probably not gonna make the targets for this year. I think we're gonna come up short on the cheese. I think it's actually just the cheese that we're gonna miss. But we'll see. I think it might be very close. But the thing is, I did have to tweak this to be able to pull that off. We would not have made the bread had I not added that mod that allows me to change the production. And I don't feel great about that, to be honest. I feel like, it's a little, I don't want to say cheaty, but it's, I don't know, just feels weird. Still have a fair amount of wheat in here. I'm just looking at it now. Yeah. I think we have enough bread. I think we'll have just about enough bread. It's all going to be really close is what I'm saying. These guys are doing all right. I've been moving the milk into here, and I think we're going to be very close with the cheese. But the thing that I think we're going to miss is the milk. We still have to deliver, after all the cheese and butter, we still have to deliver 5,000 liters of milk, and I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm kind of sad. I didn't think this would be a problem. But anyways, I don't want to spend the whole episode lamenting. Let's get to work. We got stuff to do, I think. Or maybe we don't have much to do this month. Actually, we don't. Milk, let me just... Actually, I could just do it this way instead of running around, right? So they have water, not a lot. They could probably use more water. So let me get them some more water. Both of them. And then the pigs, they have enough food. They have enough food till next month. We do have lots of pig food, so I'm not worried about that. The cows definitely have enough food. And straw's getting a little low, but I think we're okay. And these guys have food. They're all good. They're going to be sold next month anyway. So chickens, they have food. They're good. Okay, so here's the problems. Here's the problems. Well, let's just get the water done. Less complaining. Here's my little tractor. There it is. I have to change my attitude. I'm being a little negative. Anyways, I get like that sometimes, eh? I don't know if you guys notice, but I notice. I know some of you notice. I've had comments before, which is perfectly warranted. We got our honey. We made the honey quota. Let's get the goats some water, and then I think we're going to actually move ahead because there's really not that much to do. Put these up so they don't run out. Okay. I don't know if anybody else needs water. I don't think so. So we are going to need a lot more sorghum. I did not realize how much. Will this fit in here? I did not realize how much we would need for next year. There we go. So I think we're going to have to do some planting of a sorghum field. All right, guys. We're just going to move ahead to December. Doomsday. That's what I'm calling it. And then we'll do all our counts and see where we're at. So should be interesting. Should be interesting. Will we make it? All right. Okay, so one thing I want to do right now is we are going to want to deactivate some stuff because I need to save some materials for next year. Okay. That one is important, and which other one is important? The dairy. The dairy has no milk in it, so I'm not concerned about it. Okay, whatever we have, we have. Okay. Let's convert this, where I get in, let's convert this into a flat because we're going to have to do a lot of carting. And we're going to be auto-loading a lot of that. Okay. That fence, that gate looks silly there without a fence to tie it up to. Okay, we got 6 loaves here. I don't know if any more is going to come out. No, perfect. Perfect. We got 6 loaves there, and I'm going to grab this stuff here. Could be a lot of goat cheese. And we'll wait and see. Here's some more. See, that's all that's going to fit on a trailer. Might have to come back and get something else. I'm not sure if anything else has fallen out of there. We're just going to pop everything in here, then we'll do our counts from here. Make it a lot easier. Let me run back and see what else is there. Oh wow, we got quite a few. Oh, we might make it. Maybe we'll make it. What else we got in here? One more goat cheese. I think we're gonna make it, guys. We might actually make the milk too. Wow, okay. So much for my negative attitude. Okay. We got lots of milk. Goat milk counts too as milk, right? I think. Hang on, I better check my list. Okay, my list says cow or goat milk. So we're good. We're good. Okay, what else do I need to pick up then? I'm gonna grab all this to clear it up because this does have to be cleared up before we start January. Now it's just the beginning of December, right? So I could get more stuff. We'll do one more round of selling later on. I think I'm gonna jump out into where are you? There you are. Gonna be a little precise here, so we're gonna grab any pallet. There's one full pallet here. Actually, I think we have the honey we need already. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Okay, let's do a quick check in here. All right, butter. There is 9. There's 9 in here, and we needed 10. We failed. Well, we haven't totally failed yet. More could come today, but yeah. So that's considered a fail. The cheese. Oh, okay. All right, it's not counting the 2 cheeses together. It's classified as other in the baled pallet storage, so I'll have to figure that out. Eggs, I've got 4. I needed 4, so we're good. Bread, I've got 14. I needed 10, so we're good there. Tomatoes, strawberries, and oh, okay. I guess I have to go in here. Yeah, let's start this over again. Okay, so pallets of butter, we have 9, so we're short 1. That's a fail. Like, if I can't get another one produced today, that's a fail. Cheese, we've got 2 regular cheese. Bread, we have 14, we're good. Eggs were good. Tomatoes were good. Strawberries were good. Pallets of honey were actually very good. We only needed 2. We got 3. Enoki mushrooms, we got 10. That's good. Lettuce is 10, is good. Goat cheese is 9. Okay, so we do have enough cheese. And that's it. So really, it's that last butter that's a problem. Where are we with this? 544. How much milk do we have? You know what? I think I can pull it off. I need to get it transferred over. We have 1,000 liters here, 125, and then we got more over there. So we might just make it. So I need to... Where are you? Okay, let's go get the milk. We'll dump it in there and hopefully be able to produce a pallet of butter before the end of the month. Okay. So we're going to count on the goat milk to meet the 5,000 liters of milk, which I think we're going to be fine. Okay, let me just double check. Let me double check. That looks like it's going to process fairly quickly. Question is, do we have enough? Do we have enough milk to make that last pallet? Special dairy, butter, 15 milk with 13 butter. Yeah, we'll have enough. We'll have enough. We'll be good. All right, all right, all right. We're just gonna let the day play out. I think I'll move the clock a little faster so we can get to it. All right, so there's some things, certain things we can do right away. Like these little fellas are, they are 11 months old. That's awesome, and they're ready to go. Next month we'll buy some more puppies. I call them puppies. So consider the 4 beef cattle complete. The pigs. Oh my goodness, the pigs had babies? Come on. Oh, they reproduced. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, I could carry them over, but yeah, I'll just start from scratch. We'll just sell everything. That's very cool. All right, so the pigs, we met the four we need, and I'll also sell these guys just because I want to start fresh every year. Okay, so that's met. There is still some food. Lots of manure, though. We got lots of manure here. Okay, so that's done. I suppose I can start delivering the stuff that where we don't have an issue. This here I can sell right away because it's excess. I gotta sell it all anyway. Doesn't matter. Well, let's start selling stuff. Whoa. Okay. Eggs. Eggs. I gotta sell them all anyway. I gotta sell all the honey. I'll have to do one more sell run, like, late in the day. Just to be legit, you know? And there's the butter pallet already. Wow, that was fast. Okay, I better slow down the clock then, right? That was quick. That was very quick. Okay. What do I have here? I've got one and a bit pallets of eggs. So let's get all the eggs and honey out. All the eggs. We'll do them like in sections. All the honey. And I can drive across here, hopefully. I'm strapped, so shouldn't take those things from me. Okay, so what do we have? We have almost 6,000 liters of eggs, which is fine. We only needed 3. And honey, we only needed 2. We'll mark that as complete. Nice thing is we get some decent income out of this, right? I mean, it's kind of a like consumption thing, but really, where am I going? Cutting through all the places I shouldn't go. Yeah, the whole idea really is to just, you know, work with consumption, but it's, you know, it's just part of the challenge. We sell stuff. It's in the rules. We sell it. We get to keep the money. Okay, bread. Let's do all the bread, I guess. That all has to be cleared. Let me get out of the way here because bread we needed 10, we got 14. All good. Oh, I'm full. So the question now is going to be, what do I need to stand up and grow and all that for next year? 49,000, holy smokes. All right, next up, tomatoes, 10. We needed 10, we got 10. Oh, there's more bread there. What the heck? Okay, so really the only thing that's a little bit questionable about the success of meeting the year is the increased production speed, the production control mod that allows me to increase the output of the that general farm production thing. That part, yeah. There's a lot of stuff to sell here. I need a bigger trailer, I think. Next year is going to be brutal. But 9 plus 1 more over there. I'm just going to go get the other pallet just to make it all nice and legit, all nice and tidy. Okay, I do need to, though, hang on a second, I need to change butter, deactivate it. I don't want to put any more out today. I still get to keep the milk that's in the production, as that was stated in the rules. And the one thing I'm a little surprised about is the saplings, the rice saplings. I don't think I even have a pallet yet, and it's been like 3 months. Is it normally that slow? I'm okay with it. If it's normally that slow, we'll buy our saplings. Not a big deal. What the? Why? Just sold 10 pallets butter for $200,000? Is that, what the hell just happened? Sorry, what the heck just happened? Holy smokes. Is that's got to be this map. That's got to be this map that does this. That's insane. $16,000 per 1,000 liters. $8,000 for cheese. Hang on, now I got to go through this. I never really considered looking at this stuff. Goat cheese, $22,000 per 1,000. That's ridiculous pricing, guys. It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter because money isn't the thing here. Wow. Just wow. That's got to be this map. It's got to be a special special prices for this map. Anyways, it is what it is. Like, there's no way we're spending that money at all anyway, because we don't need it. Strawberries. Here's the 10 pallets. I am playing on easy economy, you know, just because, I mean, like I said, it's not a financial challenge, so it doesn't matter. I knew we would end up with way more money than we needed, regardless of what setting that we did, so it doesn't really matter in a way. Can't wait to sell the goat cheese now. It's going to be worth a fortune. Alright guys, let me just plug away at this here. It seems highly repetitive. We have what we need, I just need to get it all sold. Actually, there's not that much left. But nonetheless, I can't wait to sell the goat cheese. I'm gonna have to go get the milk. We're gonna have to do a count on the milk to make sure we've got the 5,000. $22,000. This map might be pretty interesting to play on. Just a regular game save. I did find out why. So that's just regular cheese, and then goat cheese. Yeah, I did find out why I was able to place animal pens at will. I forgot. I have a mod that's more husbandries allowed. This is going to be a bundle here. More animal husbandries allowed, or whatever it's called. And so I can place tons of animal pens. I know some people were struggling on this particular map. 157, $250,000 for a little trailer full of dairy products. That doesn't seem right at all, does it? See these tire tracks here that I'm making? I'm doing a loop, a regular loop here. I wish that stuff stayed there. I wish, you know, the more you used an area, the more it got worn. And the mushrooms. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, if I the stuff fades after a while, and if I save the game and reload, all those tracks are gone. That'd be cool if they just stayed permanent. I know the logistics of trying to track all that. It's probably pretty complicated. Every little piece of dirt that's been moved on a save game would have to be saved. You know, it would take forever to save and load games. Okay, so we have $616,000. I am going to grab up whatever milk we have. We'll do some math to try to figure out how close we are to 5,000. That is 1126. $22.50. Oh, we might be short. $22.50 plus there's some more over here. We still have the day to get through. Actually, let's pick up the speed here. Move it at 30 times speed. Ultimately, as soon as we're done all this stuff, we're going to be moving on to next month, right? So, okay, so 34.7. So we need 1,500 liters. Let's say 1,600 liters to reach the goal. Open between the cows and the goats. That we'll definitely get that by the end of the day. We're actually going to move ahead in a minute. I'll move the clock real fast. Another 21,000. Get rich quick on this map. Okay, so we're gonna have to do one final sale round. There. What else? Am I remembering everything? Let me just look at my list for a second here, make sure I did not forget something. To sell the mushrooms as well. Okay. Forgot about the mushrooms. They're kind of tucked in a secret place, which is very tight. As a matter of fact, I might switch tractors to go do that. This one's pretty big. All right. This tractor's a little bit smaller. I don't know if it's really that much smaller though, but I don't know, it feels like it. Yeah, this is tricky. See, look, no saplings left yet. Only half a pallet's been output. And I did switch it to 300%. I don't know what's up with this. I think we're gonna ditch this. We're just gonna buy our rice saplings. We're allowed to do that. I just thought it would be a way to make some extra money, but apparently not. I am full. Now I gotta make a turn. I think I'm gonna try to go this way. Oh yeah, that's much better. There's probably more that I have to go pick up there, but we'll do it as part of our last lap kind of thing. I am going to sell this, then we're going to move ahead till late in the day. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's move the clock ahead super fast. I'm gonna need a sorghum field for sure. A big one, I think. I think that's gonna be our big challenge. All right, 3 p.m. I don't know what time is fair. I want to say 6. Technically midnight, but I don't really want to do all that stuff in the dark. So we might accept, sometime. Well, it might actually be dark anyway. So you know what I'm trying to do, though, right? I'm trying to make sure I don't have carryover. So let's go right to like 11. 11 will be fair. Let's say 11's fair. I have no lighting in the yard, though. I never installed any lighting. I can afford it. I should probably do that. All right, 9 p.m. Almost there, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. All right, we're going to stop it now. Technically, 12 should be the time, but I don't want to roll into the next year either, so we are going to slow this right down. Take care of final business, and I'm assuming we will have succeeded with the milk. But I do need to go around and sell everything, so we have no carryover. We're gonna need the mushrooms. Okay, we're going to need honey. Milk, I may as well just pick it all up. The milk is 600. So I need another 1,000 of the milk. It's dark, guys, I'm scared. We've got a little bit of cabbage, or lettuce, I should say. Is that it? No, I'll need more milk too, right? Let's go over and pick up milk. Hope we make it. I think we will. Milk is 1,000. Yeah, I think we just made it. So the big thing is next year, I think we'll be fine with all these goats, actually. Ooh, 14.2. I needed 1,600. I hope there's some from the cows. I need 200 liters. That's it. Well, we'll have a full year with the goats, and that'll make a big, big difference. Man, it's dark. Okay, I just got a screenshot. I don't know how good it's going to be because it's pretty dark, but I always get my screenshots. I do my thumbnails directly from in-game screenshots. Okay, so I need another 200, basically another, let's say 200 liters. So we'll go check the dairy barn. Do need to switch trailers for that though. $200 liters, come on. $759 liters. We made it. We made it. Super close, but I was ready to in this episode, call it a complete fail and move on kind of thing. But I'm kind of okay with it, I guess. I'm kind of okay that we reasonably met the goals, but still don't like using the production control mod, but so be it. Okay. Okay. It's dark. I'm scared. We've done everything. Time to start a new year. I'm just going to pull up here and get back into the daylight. Got my lights. Okay, let's see what tomorrow brings. Let's see what next year brings. Got to have kids overnight. A whole bunch of them. All right. Let's fire this bread production back up. I turned off the triggers for the screenshot. Bread. Activate. And what else are we making now? We have to make new stuff now. So let's just go down the list. We're not doing butter here. Canola oil we need to make. I'm going to... Well, I don't really need to activate it now. I just have to remember to turn it on later. Clothes. Don't need that. Flour I do need for sure. For sure. And the problem I have... I've got wheat here. The problem I have is I need food for the chickens. I have tons of pig food, so it's just the chickens that I'm concerned about. So that'll be a bit of a challenge this year, is figuring out how to do that. That's going to be a big challenge, guys. Very big challenge. They're going to go hungry, I think, for part of the year. So since I'm not worried about costs, let me just activate all the stuff that I think we're going to need. Flour is a keep. Bread is a spawn. Sugar. We need to activate that. That's going to be a spawn. I just came to realize something. I've got the soups here. I don't have the preserved. Oh yeah, they're here. Okay, so all these need to be turned on. No, not selling. Spawn. Spawn. Now we've got these things grown in the greenhouse, right? So we're good. We're good with those. What else do I need here? Red spawn. Flowers keep. Jarred green beans. Here, that's what I want. Activate. 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 And pig food, I guess I need to spawn that in order to get it out, right? I don't think there's a pipe here. I'll check. I'll check in a second. Okay, I'm brain dead here. I'm brain dead here. Is there a pipe here? There's no pipe. Okay, so I gotta spawn the pig food in order to feed it to the pigs, which we definitely will need. So let me go to the production menu, pig food. There it is. Change output mode. This is not alphabetical. Why is this not alphabetical? There it is, right at the top. Spawn. Okay, so we should get some pig food start popping up here anytime. We still don't have saplings. I don't know what's going on with this thing. We have sorghum in here, and somehow we have sugar beet in here. Oh man, I kind of hope that this is not messed up. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to start with, I'm going to destroy, or not destroy, but I'm going to get rid of this sapling. We're going to buy our saplings. We're allowed to do that. That's not a problem. Just going to get rid of it. It's taking up space, and it's definitely not doing what we need it to do. Okay, and then what are we doing for time? Oh, we're good. We're good. I got to figure out what to do here. So that's a big question. Where's my pig food? Why isn't it spawning? Maybe this guy's in the way. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Let me get the plow. Oh, I gotta go sell this thing too. Let me get the plow because I have a plan. I need canola and I need more sorghum. That is a for sure. I have 2 fields here. And then we have a big rice field. So what I'm thinking of doing, let me just jump in the middle here. What I think I'm doing is extending these 2 fields right out to where the goat pens are. Just to give them a lot more to them. And then I still have some room over in the corner over ahead of us here. Right in front of us now, to put up any further productions we might need, including possibly more goats, maybe. So I think we'll do that. Yep, I think we'll do that. Just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think if I plow the new area, then I can go ahead and run the cultivator. Well, let's do that. All right. Allow create fields. Like, I don't need to run the cultivator, I don't think. But I think it would be... Oh, I gotta leave myself some room to work. Right about here. Yeah, I don't need to run the cultivator on the something that's already been done, you know, but I would like to set a worker. So we're going to do that. We'll extend that one. We're going to extend this one as well. Let me just get the perimeter done. And we're just going to add a bit more to the field. Canola and sorghum is going to be what we're doing. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. Okay, how does that look? This one seems a little weird, but that's all right. Okay, so all right. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to sort out in my head what I need to do, what's more urgent than other things. I need to buy these guys, so let's start that. Let's do that right away. Let's do some limousines this time. We need 8. Yeah, 8 beef cattle and 8 pigs. 8 pigs, 2,800, or 8 beef cattle. 800. Okay, and pigs, we need 8 pigs. Come on. There we go. And let's get Berkshires. There we go. Awesome. Okay, the dairy cows are fine, the goats are fine. We got a lot of stuff to do. Next episode is gonna be a really busy one as well. So I guess let's get some of this done. I think I want to, I'm not really kind of happy with this shape. I think we're going to try to stretch this out a little bit more. As a matter of fact, let's go even a bit more than that. All right, just missing these little spots here. Okay, we're going to call that extended. Let me get this one done. We're not really in a rush to do this because we can't plant these right away in January. But it's nice to kind of know. I can do the cultivating, I can do fertilizing, I can do all that kind of stuff. I just can't plant anything right away. Another thing we're going to need another greenhouse, so that we're going to have to grow some onions, garlic, chili peppers. And I don't think I can do that all with the one. The greenhouse we have will do all those things, but I don't think we're going to have enough. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if we might need a third greenhouse to meet this year's needs. They're pretty substantial. Have a look in the description below to see what the requirements are. And we do have to generate certain things up to 20 pallets of, including the strawberries, the lettuce, the tomatoes. Well, that's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough. Now, since we have money, we're not allowed loans, we're not allowed to lease. We are allowed to do contracts. Oh man, come on. We're allowed to do contracts with our own equipment. So I could technically buy a larger harvester to try to take advantage of, we'll call it contract residual crops after contracts have been satisfied. It kind of breaks the homesteading vibe if I show up with a CR 1090, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean we have to keep with the smallest little thing that we have right now. We can get something a little bit bigger that still has a bit of a homestead vibe to it. I'm ready for a bunch of new stuff, guys. This challenge is awesome. I really like it. I really like it. The calibration for numbers is not ideal, but I like this idea, this format. That said, this will come to an end. after year 3, right? And we're already down 2 years. So, I also have the Lipka Wilka series, which is gonna wrap up pretty soon, I think. It's a fun series. I really like it, but kind of the stated goals are almost satisfied, I guess. And there was no real super fixed goals, but we really wanted to be a pig farmer. We are pushing close to 1,000 pigs with a butcher and everything on that series. And at some point it's going to be, oh, okay, we're doing this again. We have everything we need for feed and everything. So that's been a really fun series. We've got a little bit more to go, I think, but at a certain point, I think we're gonna call it. Had to take another little break there. My phone keeps ringing when I'm recording. All right, we're done. We're done. I think we're gonna say that that's good. That gives us a little bit more length. Let me turn off allow create fields before I make a big goof. Let's go in here. All right. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna start. Let's see. I think I'm going to, no, don't leave this here. What I want to do is I want to get the sugar beet cut started and the preserve started. I don't think it's a real rush to do it, but I would just like to, I would just feel better doing that. Convert my trailer again. I don't know why the pig food hasn't spawned though. I'm a little concerned about that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Customize that back to trailer. I'm going to move the clock ahead. I want to see what happens at 9 o'clock. Okay, so we have a problem. We got a problem. I got 15,000 liters of pig food, which is my food. I don't know how to get it out of there. Let me change my settings back unless I'm missing a trigger or something. Let's turn that back on. So I think I can fill up here. There's no visible pipe, but I think I can fill up here. Let's do that. Let's do that right now. If I just go right here, I can say sugar beet, no. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that can go in here. There's the pig food. Oh, phew. Okay, I was worried there that I got caught in a buggy situation. A little confused about the sorghum wheat thing, but we'll figure that out. Oh, I better take a better run at this. There we go. Be good. It'll all fit. Got another trailer full. Oh, it's not gonna all fit. Okay, not quite sure where I'm gonna put this. I do need this trailer right away. Can I put it back in? Please tell me I can put it back in. Yes. I love Omatana so much right now. Okay, I should probably wrap up this episode though, it's getting pretty long. Alright, so I do have a bunch of stuff in here. There's sugar beet in there somehow. I don't know, I'm kind of confused how things are located. I did not grow sugar beet in there. Okay, let's dump the carrots. We should be able... I'm going to do one load of each. Parsnip, carrots, and red beet. We'll get one load of sugar beet cut. I'm concerned that this production will not produce all the things that I hope to produce out of it. I can still use that production control thing to boost production, but I kind of don't like doing that. But I might still do it. Manure, red beet. Yeah, I'll do this. We'll load this stuff up. I think we'll wrap up the episode. I just want to get productions running so that we don't waste a month of production time, I want to call it. And then we'll next episode, I think we'll work on I think we're gonna work on getting things calculated, like where am I gonna be short. It's basically 2 times as hard plus a bunch of other stuff. We barely made it for this year, so obviously I'm gonna have some stuff that needs to be dealt with. And a big rice field to put in. Parsnips. As soon as we're done with stuff that's in here, I'm going to get rid of this greenhouse. We're going to be replacing some greenhouses. Let's do this, and then some sugar beet cut. We're gonna have, like, I'm not worried about not having enough sugar beet to make sugar. Like, we're gonna have way more than we need. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm not worried about meeting that target. All right. Sugar beet cut. This weird trailer that doesn't show the crop in it. So probably off camera, I'll probably go around, make sure all the animals are fed. I've got food for all of them. And we'll pick up from there in the next episode. I will get the milk before we move to next month. I'll get it, whatever milk we have, get that into the dairy, and start plugging away at meeting our goals. Yeah, anyways, all right guys, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.